With cloud computing, which is really the third revolution of infrastructure computing, client server being the second and mainframe being the first, we can learn from our transformation to the second revolution of infrastructure computing. We can learn a lot from that and apply it to what we're doing in cloud now, learning from our mistakes. And one of the things that we learned as we rolled out client server computing is that lots and lots of the things that we built then, which are now DevOps and cloud, we didn't think about important things like security, compliance, data placement, data sovereignty until after the fact. And now in the dev era, we have people looking back at what we did before and thinking a lot about that. So security is one of those things that you need to plan beforehand. When you build a house or you build a factory, you put it in a place where you can protect it. And you protect your house from the elements, you protect your house from intruders, you protect your house from temperature changes, from all sorts of things. And that's a physical security. And we do physical security at corporations, at data centers, but there's also all sorts of other security issues that you need to consider. Intrusion, denial of service, a whole cast of characters that crop up. And if you don't build the environment to support that, you wind up taking shortcuts and then you have to bolt it on after the fact. It's a little bit like if you don't pour a big enough foundation, you can't build a 20-story skyscraper. One of the things that is, I would say, unique about security is the different disciplines required around security depending on the industry verticals. So for healthcare here in the United States, we have very specific rules around HIPAA. In Europe, there are rules around data privacy and data protection, data that can and cannot be shared. In certain types of manufacturing, there are large compliance issues both around data compliance and data management, but also the security of the environment in which the computing runs. If you think about building a wireless or medical device that's controlled through Bluetooth, security around not only the device, but security around how that's manufactured and what the protocols and other things are is very important. Otherwise, those things can get hacked. Needs for security have existed all the way back into the mainframe world. But it's changed as we've gotten more and more advanced because the technology has become more and more and more advanced. If you look at how few disconnected devices there were back even 20 years ago, and now you look today, if I look in the room I'm sitting in, everybody has a cell phone, a wireless computer, a Fitbit, all sorts of devices that talk to each other through all sorts of different protocols. All of those protocols 20, 25 years ago were in many ways very open, and you could put a packet sniffer on a network and easily see somebody's password. And then encryption started, and encryption is actually governed by United States legislation in terms of what you can and cannot export. The legislation, of course, hasn't kept up with the technology, but that's a different problem. So more and more time has been spent advancing these things, and they get used in a variety of different ways.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter at HPE_cloud. And don't forget to visit our website at hpe.com/Helion.